Not sure where we're going to go today. I'm thinking maybe Two Harbors. That's my thought. Let's go to Two Harbors. That is not good.
Here again, knowing this ain't the first time. I think back to when we were singing. Do you remember the summers? It's always the day that the nights get light and the cool air calms the heat. I daydream away. I think of all of our young faces when we were singing. And it all still feels like. Do you remember the summers?
There you go. We got it.
Got it.
We'll see how accurate our templates were.
This one first.
Is that thing clean?
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
I like the color.
I got it.
Got it?
The last one. That's perfect. Does it feel good under your feet?
Yeah. We laid the carpet.
I think it looks pretty dang good. It is way too nice a day to be sitting in this slip, so let's go find somewhere to take this thing and spend some time on the water. Karmen's up there organizing everything. We don't have a plan. We just know we have a bunch of time off. We've completed some really big projects on the boat, and I don't feel like sitting in the slip. So
Here we go.
here we go.
I'm so excited.
I think we're just going to get a course going for Two Harbors. So see what we can do.
Do you want to go up front? Come on.
We have completed a lot of big projects on Vanishing Point here in the last few weeks, and we're going to celebrate all of that work by making a trip over the island and relaxing for a few days. Right now, Karmen's relaxing up on the bow, watching all the dolphin floating by, swimming by. We got to do a little bit of sailing, or getting to do a little bit of sailing. We got the sails up. Not much wind, but it's enough. Any wind is enough when you can get the sails out and actually make progress. We're just about halfway to the island. I would love to get the drone out right now. Unfortunately, like a dummy, I forgot to charge the batteries. So I've got them plugged in right now, charging. And hopefully maybe tomorrow we can get out and do a little bit of sailing and we'll get some drone footage. You know, there's something about waking up to your kitchen window, cooking dinner in your galley, and having that as your view out the window. Unfortunately, last week, the waters off Catalina claimed another vessel in a heartbreaking reminder of just how quickly conditions can turn dangerous for sailors. Bird Rock is a notorious rocky pinnacle just off the leeward side of two harbors and has long been a hazard to mariners. Strong currents, sudden winds, and submerged ledges make it unforgiving, especially in deteriorating weather. In the early hours last week, a 40-foot ketch ran hard aground on the rocks at Bird Rock during a storm. Reports suggest that the vessel was possibly dealing with an engine issue and maneuvering nearby when the storm swells and winds pushed it onto the unforgiving shore. The impact breached the hull almost immediately, and despite the efforts by the crew and a quick response from local authorities, the damage was too severe. Water poured in, the sailboat began to sink, ultimately succumbing to the waves and settling on the rocks. Thankfully, the sole occupant on board, along with his dogs, were rescued safely with no reported injuries, thanks to the swift action by the U.S. Coast Guard and the LA County lifeguards. But the boat itself was declared a total loss. This unfortunate grounding serves as a stark reminder. Even experienced sailors must respect Catalina's tricky spots like Bird Rock. Always check forecasts, give hazards a wide berth, carry proper safety gear, and never overestimate your own abilities or underestimate the powers of the ocean. This is a beautiful weekend out here, so be careful in these treacherous shores. Stay safe out there. Look forward to seeing you. This was a unexpected event. We were cooking dinner, and the interior glass panel on the stove shattered. It just exploded, and it's all over the floor, all over the kitchen. Now we get to clean up broken glass all over the galley floor instead of eating our dinner.
Boat life.
Boat life.
We'll come back when it's all cleaned up.
Yeah. All right. So got the mess cleaned up. What happened was we were cooking dinner, and apparently it got too hot in this inner panel of glass that mounts right here. It just completely shattered, and when it did, it kind of exploded and caught us off guard because I didn't know what the sound was. It didn't sound like it was glass breaking. It sounded almost like a gas thing going on. Really kind of scared me because I was concerned it was like a propane thing. Threw some eggs in, and everybody's enjoying their feast. We decided to get a little change of scenery, so we are headed over to Avalon. Today is a football playoff weekend, so we're going to go find a nice spot to pick up a mooring in Avalon, watch a couple of football games, and then maybe grab a nice dinner in town. So we're on the move. Be there in about an hour or so. Nobody else out here. It's kind of nice to be out here during the week when nobody else is here. It's a beautiful weekend. I don't know why they're not here, but they're not. So we'll take advantage. Won't take us very long to get to Avalon. It's only, I don't know, 13 miles or so going around this side of the island, so pretty quick trip down there. We're just motoring. There's no wind at all. I'm guessing we'll be there in probably, I don't know, 45 minutes or so, maybe an hour.
All right, so we are leaving Two Harbors and we're headed over to Avalon. And I made breakfast, egg and cheese sandwich. Just a short little ride over, so we're kind of watching TV, eating, doing. There you go. Enjoy. It looks nice out
We were in
there.
Avalon. It is a much nicer day, and we are tied up right next to the casino. So we got a nice spot, and the harbor is not full, but there's some boats here, so we're gonna go enjoy it. Closing out a week on Catalina Island, we headed down to Two Harbors initially, spent a few days down there, and then threw the lines and pulled the anchor up and headed down to Avalon. And we have had a fantastic time this week. Unfortunately, now the cruise ship has shown up behind you, parked right outside the harbor entrance, and that means that there's going to be a couple of thousand cruise ship passengers invading the island here real soon. And all of the tourist boats are cleaning off their rigs and getting ready to take advantage of all of the cruise ship passengers. So I'm thinking we're probably going to throw the lines and head back to the mainland today, but we sure have enjoyed this. It's nice now that I'm closing out my career to spend time on the boat and instead of in an office. After 36 years with the airlines, I'm winding down my career, and for the next couple of years I'm going to be doing a little bit of flying, but it'll be limited, and I'm going to be spending a whole lot more time on the boat. Karmen and I were just working on plans last night for Mexico. We're going to be heading down the Baja in the fall of 26. So we've got a couple of more seasons, spring and summer, to spend out here in the Channel Islands, and we're going to be taking advantage of that because I'm not going to be working that much, and we're hoping to spend a lot of time just enjoying the boat. And then in the fall we're going to head south down the Baja. We've got a lot of project videos that we're going to be bringing you, and it seems like those are pretty popular, and it's all just to get the boat ready for more permanent cruising. And while everybody tells you don't wait until the boat's ready, I can take advantage of my last couple of years of work to do exactly that. So we're going to be working hard to get the boat in order, at least with the safety side of things. It's been fun hanging out in Avalon this week because the boat has gotten a lot of attention. We've even had a few of our subscribers come up and say hello, so that's always nice. And if you do see us out and about, come up and say hi. We love to meet everybody, and shoot, we'll even give you a tour of the boat. Come on board, we'll get you a beer or a Coke and sit here and chat. But we're always willing to invite people on board. So much as I hate to say it, it is time to get the show on the road, get everything put away, and start heading back to the mainland. I really don't want to. I'd rather stay here, but time to go. Not much work involved in this on Vanishing Point. right. I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of sailing, unfortunately. I would love to, but don't think it's going to happen. Let's go. Let's see, which way is one going?
You want to go first or same time? What? Okay. Here. Yep. Good night.
Darling, look me in the eye. Well, if you wanna ask me, now's the time. My head's not heavy and my heart is right. Oh, my beat feel good. My beat feel good. My beat feel good. My beat feel good. And I don't care about the time. Light that fire, gon' heat that wine. I got one thing on my mind. So pop that cork from the bottle, babe. We gonna drink.
All right, I got my well-rounded lunch. I got my my fruit. I got my my meat, and I got my dairy products.
so I'm good to go.
Just cruising back, and I was out on deck inspecting a few things, and I noticed that if you can see that up there, my VHF antenna is loose. Let's see if I can get you a better view. Get you a better view, but if you look up there, you can probably tell that my VHF antenna is loose. So it looks like I'm going to be making a trip up my mast when I get back sometime this week, or at least before we go sailing again. Be the first time I've been up this mast. In fact, it'll be the first time I've been up any mast that's this tall. Not my favorite thing to do in the world, but needs to be done, so we'll head up the mast and take a look at that. And while I'm up there, I will probably go ahead and run a flag line, because we don't have a flag line on this mast to put up a flag of any kind either. And one of the things that Karmen and I have been talking about, she's a big proponent of, is some spreader lights. We've got a deck light that works pretty well, but I'd like to have some spreader lights up there too. I think it'd look really cool and give us a lot more visibility when we're sitting at anchor somewhere. So we'll take a look at all that. We'll run up the mast and see what we can do to take care of that antenna first, and then take a look at all the other stuff while we're up there. And it'll give me a chance to take a look real close at all of the rigging. Nice boat. Very nice. Best looking deckhand in the world right there. She's pretty good at it too.
Ba-ba-da-da.